And alright guys, welcome back to another video on the David Hammond YouTube channel. Now in this one guys, we're speaking about this guy right here, why why I shaved my head, and why I believe all of you men, at least once in your lifetime, should definitely, without a doubt, fully get the clippers and just completely shave your head. So, let's get straight to it. We got the coffee. I don't know about you guys, but we get this, because I don't think too many of you guys should, have a bunch of dairy if you guys follow the fitness channel. So there's this almond milk. If you guys follow Silk or know the brand Silk as an almond milk, they make coffee creamer. Oh man, it's so good. It's really good. So if you guys want a little bit of flavor in your coffee, that's Silk almond milk creamer. Anyways, so why I shaved my head. The obvious, obviously, barbers are closed because of quarantine, but not so much that, because I mean, if I wanted to, I could go get a haircut. More so, guys, it's energy. It's spiritual. Shaving your head, believe it or not, it may sound a little funny to you guys or poetic, but it's very spiritual. I mean, you think your hair, guys, is such a representation of, I mean, along with many things, but especially your hair is one of the biggest telltale signs to tell where you are in your life. Now, I'm not saying short hair is better, long hair is better. It really, again, like you guys know my stance, it really doesn't matter what you do. It's who you are at that time, and that's why you notice I'm constantly changing. I'll have my hair short, I'll have it longer, I'll have it cut, I'll wear certain clothes, I won't, yada, 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 right? We're constantly changing and evolving, and it's interesting. I actually, today, my Instagram post, if you guys aren't following the Instagram, by the way, I have daily photos, and I have like a theme on each one, and today it was flow. It was the ability to adapt and change. And now for myself, guys, to bring it full circle to you guys, I believe all of you as men should shave your head because of, in essence, guys, action. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. What I've noticed myself in my life, and again, I'm not saying it's good or bad, because we move, we flow, we ebb, right, back and forth. But the more I care about my looks, right, which as a man, you really shouldn't care about your looks that much. The more I care about my looks, that therefore equates to the less action I take, period, because I'm focused on my looks. I mean, it's pretty common sense, but you guys must understand, just because you can't see the energy that's being taken doesn't mean energy is not being taken. Meaning, I can ruminate about certain things, and that will zap and suck my energy. Maybe I'm not physically running a marathon, but it doesn't matter. Your body can still deplete its energy through thoughts. Okay, your emotions, physiologically inside of you, it still takes energy. So you want that shit to be cut, literally and metaphorically, and whatever mean or way that means to you, right? Now, are you holding on to a lot of weight where you can physically, mentally, energetically feel this weight holding you back as a man? And if so, then go on a cut. That's why I went on a cut. I notice whenever I feel a little too pudgy and it's slowing down my overall progress as a man of action, right, bringing it full circle, then I'll go in a diet phase, right? That's why I hope to stay leaner, or my goal is to stay leaner this time around. Maybe for you it's holding on to certain friends, right? I literally mean you're holding on to certain things that are draining your energy, certain relationships. Well, if that's the time, maybe it's time to cut those too. You understand? And that's how I felt with my hair. It was holding me back. And whenever I notice it does, and it's beginning to take and really just no longer enhance my life, then it's gone. I mean, you guys must understand, I say this stuff, but you must understand there is action behind it. If something no longer serves you, it is cut. If you guys saw the video, I believe it was Become Unfuckable as a Man, your Room 2H, right, your mega sword. I spoke of, walking away or leaving. Well, it's no different for more subtle things. If your hair is no longer serving you, cut it. If the weight on your body is no longer serving you, if the certain foods are no longer serving you, it can be the subtleties. You have to be okay and willing to adapt and pivot. Or as I said in today's Instagram caption, flow, ebb, change. So why I believe you guys, to bring it full circle, should all shave your head at least once in your life is because I believe, and I know this because I speak to you guys, sometimes you guys are insecure about your haircut, or just you're worried too much about how you look, right? Shaving your head is so much more than just your hair. It's a symbol, right? It's a symbol of manhood. Manhood is action. This is why in the military, I mean, you think of any violent sport, military, MMA, fighting, even pro sports, they all have shaved heads. There is no time on the battlefield to give a fuck about what your hair looks like. Does that make sense? And, maybe it's more subtle here, guys, in this world, but we are on the battlefield. This is what life is. You guys are all entrepreneurs. You're creatives. This is the self-development journey. And I relate the self-development journey to being in the military many times. Now, I've never been in the military, so, I'm never comparing to the literal extent. But you're on a fucking warrior's journey, man. And I mean it. And goddamn, sometimes it feels like you are on a fucking battlefield. So, if you guys are noticing that maybe your hair or certain events, characteristics, friend groups are no longer serving you, then I encourage you metaphorically and literally to cut them off. Focus back on the mission, back to action, which is the whole point of masculinity, and ironically, you will actually feel much happier, wholesome, complete, and secure. You can't rely on superficial, external things to bring you happiness. You cannot, if this is lacking. So that's it, guys. I hope it helped. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Same old David. Nothing's changed, guys. You're going to notice throughout videos my energy is different, and that's how we should be as human beings. So move and flow with it. That's that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Definitely check out the Instagram down below, guys. Daily photos. I'm really offering a ton of value there, as well as Q&As and live streams. You guys can always check out the merch down below, self-developed merch. If you guys want to pick up a hoodie, tank top, you name it, a freaking mug, which I don't have yet. And finally, guys, on the plug, we have one-on-one coaching, guys. If you'd like to work with me on a personal level at improving your health, relationships, finding your passion, serving to the world, the whole 9 yards, becoming a self-developed man. We have the self-development course, which is an automated 4-hour-long course, online university style, doing just that. You guys are loving that. And the middle ground, as many of you guys are emailing and signing up and really asking about the self-development workshop, guys, where I take on 15 to 20 of you, man. That's it, per month, per workshop. And I completely change your lives physically, mentally, emotionally, financially through the workshop, which is 4 1-hour plus live stream calls and a private Facebook group. So it's a group setting of us men, and we're all there together growing and learning. If you guys would like to learn more about it, all the links are down below, and the first link is the workshop if you guys want to know more about it and are interested in the workshop coming up of June. We sold it the one of May. We got one coming up in just a couple weeks, and I would love to have you guys on board. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shave your goddamn head or anything else in your life that's no longer serving you and come back to action, okay? It'll make you so much fucking happier. I promise. I promise. I know I'm kind of going off on a rant here, but think of the happiest times you were in your life. I guarantee you were taking the most action. I guarantee you. Because as men, that's where our happiness comes. It's action. So if things like this aren't supporting that action, cut it off, man. Your happiness lies here. Not here. It's backwards. Don't let people tell you and believe that it's superficial things like this. It's not. It's action. Okay? That's it. Much love, guys. Peace.